But even so, when I turned 16 years old, I was just like any other 16-year-old boy. I had exactly one thing on my mind. I wanted a car. Oh, y'all was thinking something else. Well, see, I knew I figured if I could get the car, then I could get what y'all got to thinking about just then. So, sure enough, there was this one day that my daddy, he had to stop what he was doing and come pick me up from the house and give me a ride to the baseball field because we were playing a game, and I didn't have a ride. And it put a hitch in his come along. Now, I love telling that when I go up north. Y'all don't even react hardly. Y'all know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm up north and I say hitch and come along, and you hear murmurs all through the room. What do you say? And so I have to explain to him, I don't go into detail, but I explain to him that a hitch is about the last thing you want in your come along. It'll ruin a perfectly good come along. But we riding down the road to the baseball field, and there's Daddy with that hitch all up in his come along. And I figured timing is everything, and I said, hey, Daddy, listen here, I'll save me up some money, and if you will loan me $500, I can get that little Mercury Capri right down the road for $1,000. And Daddy, at that time, I could lean my head real hard to the side, and if I had on a turtleneck, my hair would touch my collar. And Daddy said, son, I tell you what, I'll just buy the car for you if you let me take you over to Enoch and Ernie's barbershop and get you a proper haircut. And I said, oh, come on, Daddy. I've seen all the pictures. Jesus had long hair. I figured he'd seen the pictures too. And he had, because he didn't even miss a beat. He said, yeah, son, that's exactly right. Jesus did have long hair. And he walked everywhere he went to. If I was Jesus, I'd have a real long hair. Ear rolled and some sandals be all I'd wear. I'd be the guy at the party, turning water into wine. Me and my disciples, we'd have a real good time. If I was Jesus, I'd have some friends that was poor. I'd run around with the wrong crowd, I'd never be a bore, and I'd heal me a blind man, get myself crucified by politicians and preachers who got something to hide. Ooh, I would lay my life down for you if I was Jesus. Help me sing that. If I was Jesus, I would show you who's above. Yeah. If I was Jesus, I'd forgive you, and I'd adore you. While I was hanging on your cross, if I was Jesus. If I was Jesus, I wouldn't be quite finished. No, 'cause if I was Jesus, I'd come back from the dead, and I'd walk on some water just to mess with your head. I'd know your dark little secrets, and I'd look you dead in your face, and I'd say, I love you with amazing grace. Ooh, I would lay my life down for you if I was Jesus. If I was Jesus singing, ooh, I would show you who's the boss. Now I'd forgive you,